feds is on his ass. Hey, what's Selena say? She say a diddy diddy dun dun. Diddy diddy. A diddy diddy dun dun. Diddy diddy. Diddy diddy he dun dun. Diddy diddy he dun dun.
Like this video, like this video, like this video.
Cause the feds is on his ass. Hey, what's Selena say? She say a diddy diddy dun dun. A diddy diddy dun dun. Diddy diddy he dun dun. Diddy diddy he dun dun. Cause the feds.
Cause the feds, hey. Cause the feds, hey.
Cause the feds is on his ass.
Hey. Like this video, like this video, like this video.
Hey, what's Selena say? She say a diddy diddy dun dun.
Diddy diddy.
A diddy diddy dun dun.
Diddy diddy.
Diddy diddy he dun dun.
Let go.
Diddy diddy he dun dun. Cause the feds. Hey. Cause the feds is on his ass.
Like this video, like this video, like this video.
Hey, what's Selena say? She say a diddy diddy dun dun. A diddy diddy dun dun. Diddy diddy he dun dun. Diddy diddy he dun dun. Cause the feds. Hey. Cause the feds is on his ass.
Like this video, like this video, like this video.
What's Selena say? She say a diddy diddy dun dun. A diddy diddy dun dun. Diddy diddy he dun dun. Diddy diddy he dun dun. Cause the feds. Hey. Cause the feds is on his ass. Hey, what's Selena say?
Like
she
this
say
video,
a diddy
like
diddy
this
dun
video.
dun.
Don't
like
let your dog
video.
win.
Diddy diddy dun dun. Diddy diddy he dun dun. Diddy diddy he dun dun. Cause the feds. Hey. Cause the feds is on his ass.
Like this video, like this video, like this video, and share it. Share this video.
Diddy diddy dun dun. Diddy diddy he dun dun. Diddy diddy he dun dun. Cause the feds. Hey. Cause the feds is on his ass. Hey, what's Selena say? She say a diddy diddy dun dun. A diddy diddy dun dun. Diddy diddy he dun dun. Diddy diddy he dun dun. Cause the feds. Hey. Cause the feds is on his ass. Hey, what's Selena say? She say a diddy diddy dun dun. A diddy diddy dun dun. Diddy diddy he dun dun. Diddy diddy he dun dun. Cause the feds.
We got all the receipts. We got all the receipts. Like this video, like this video, like this video.
Cause the feds is on his ass. Hey, what's Selena say? She say a diddy diddy dun dun.
Diddy diddy.
A diddy diddy dun dun.
Diddy diddy.
Diddy diddy he dun dun.
Let go.
Diddy diddy he dun dun. Cause the feds. Hey. Cause the feds is on his ass.
Cause the feds, hey. Cause the feds, hey. Cause the feds, hey.
Hey.
Oh, like this video, like this video, like this video right now. We've got a lot of things to get into. You see the title. And welcome back to the home of the lituation. It's the official King Pain show. It's the littest place on earth where a dusty bitch could always never like this video, like this video, like this video. Gather in close. We've got a lot of things to get into. Diddy! Sean Diddy Combs accused of drugging 3 men, okay, drugging and raping 3 men in 3 new lawsuits filed in New York. And no, it's not Busby. It's not Busby. There is a new attorney. There is a new attorney. Says that he received over 60 inquiries and he only followed through with these 3 because he believes that these victims are credible. We have 3 new John Does, you guys. One of the John Does went on CNN to tell his story. The attorney representing these 3 men are speaking out, and the official Kingpin has all other receipts. Like this video, like this video, like this video. We've got a lot of things to get into. Gather in close. You see the title. Sean Diddy Combs accused of drugging and raping 3 men in 3 new lawsuits. Weird. My. Also, during this live, we're going to go over all of the connections between Jay-Z and Diddy. Everything that we know where Jaguar Ride is hiding when my. We're going to continue to keep our foot on that dusty hoe's neck. Yes, it did. Even the attorney that's representing these 3 men said that there is power in numbers. There's not a time like the present to come forward. If you have allegations and tangible evidence, then, what are you waiting for? Why are you hiding? Who are you protecting? Because it's not making sense. The math is not mathing. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Clearly, we have a lot of things to get into. You see the title. Gather in close. Remember to subscribe to this video and turn all your notifications on. That way, you never miss a show. It's the official Kingpin show. Yes, it did. Where it's always lit, and never dry. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Where there is no rusty, dusty, musty, crusty, raggedy, dirty, crispy, sissy, pissy, or pussy assholes allowed when. If you come over here being any of those things, my moderators will escort your dusty ass out. Here in the home of the lituation, everybody's opinion is respected as long as it's not a dusty one. Yes, it did. Dusty bitches to the back. Crown family gather in close. Crown family gather in close. Little do you know, when you subscribe to this video, you become crown. Yes, it did. Back your ass up, ho. Back your ass up, ho. Security! We need all hands on deck. We need all hands on deck. Know what these hoes that they talk. No, these hoes stop weird. Okay, oh, period. This the official Kingpin show. Come over here being dusty. We will escort your dusty ass out. I need all mods on deck. I need all mods on deck across every platform. We're broadcasting all around the world right now. We're broadcasting all around the world right now. I need all mods on deck. We got some dusty holes in the chat over here. Like this video, like this video, like this video right now. It's up and it's done here in the home of lituation. Remember to subscribe to this video. If you're ready to get into some things, hashtag let's go. If you're ready to get into some things, hashtag let's go. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. You see the title. You see the title. Not everybody on Jackie ass. Everybody on Jackie ass, Lionel ass, Lamisha ass, Adria ass, and any other pseudo victim or pseudo advocate win. Okay, on period. We're exposing these hoes. Any inaccuracies, any lies, any fabrications win. They're all being ran through the mill. Okay. They're all being ran through the mill. We will get to the real victims, and there will be some real justice. Unfortunately, we just gotta sort through all of the dust. Leave it to the official Kingpin to bring some clarity to a dusty situation where, yes, it did. Yes, it did. Don't you know that Dusty is what Dusty does? Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video, like this video right now. Oh. If you're ready to get into some things, hashtag let's go. If you're ready to get into some things, hashtag let's go. If you're ready to get into some things, hashtag let's go. My. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Gather in close. I feel like everything that moved around, everything that shifted when, okay, on period. My. If you're ready to get into some things, hashtag let's go. Let's go. Like this video, like this video. Let's get these likes up. We want the YouTube to send out our notifications. We want the YouTube to send out our notifications. Shout out to everybody watching worldwide. Shout out to everybody on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, everywhere. Everywhere. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys for supporting the official campaign. Thank you guys for popping up when, yes, it did. Before we get into the mess, it is time for our Crown family. Roll call in. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Diddy, done. And so is Jackie. And all of these pseudo victims and all of these pseudo advocates win. My. If you guys are ready to get into some things, remember to drop those crowns in the chat. This is the interactive segment of your day. And right now it's time for our Crown family. Roll call. Yes, it did. Let me see those crowns in the chat. Let me see those crowns in the chat. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. Oh, hey, Crown. What's going on? What's going on? Before the mess, before we get into the mess, okay, on here, before we get into Diddy's new victim, before we dig off into Jackie's ass, before we make the connections between Diddy and Jay-Z. Because, again, I'm not here to say that anybody is innocent. I've said from the beginning, I'm very interested to see how this all plays out in court. This is America, okay, where we are presumed innocent until proven guilty. In my eyes, okay, in the court of public opinion, I haven't seen anything that would prove to me that would leave me without reasonable doubt that these men are guilty of these crimes. Well, outside the Cassie video, okay, outside the Cassie video, at that moment I realized that everything that we were hoping, okay, Diddy was, he is not. He is the monster that Cassie described in the complaint, the lawsuit that she filed, which Diddy swiftly, expeditiously, in the words of T.I., handled amicably. Within 24 hours, unlike Diddy, Jay-Z is unwilling to fold, okay, on period. Feeling the pressures of Busby has sent him a demand letter. And now these two entities are fighting each other legally. Jay-Z is claiming that Busby is trying to extort him, blackmail him, and Busby alleges that he has real, tangible evidence. So again, I'm very interested to see the evidence that all of these parties possess. You know, like the attorneys for the three new men said, there is power in numbers. And I feel like You know, everyone can't be lying. Everyone can't be lying. But in all of this time, to me, I feel like with all of the accusations, there would be a little more proof. We've got all of the receipts. Again, I do not believe the civil suits that are being filed. In this moment, I'm taking everything with a grain of salt. I will do my due diligence in making sure that all of you are up to date on all of the allegations in this Diddy saga. But ultimately, I'm going to rely on what the feds have and the evidence and the information that are coming from this federal indictment, okay? Rest assured that that information has been vetted. What we are noticing with a lot of these overnight sensation attorneys, you know, these attorneys that are finding these alleged Diddy victims and platforming themselves, you know, what we're finding is that they're not really credible. They're not vetting these stories. Because if they had done just a little bit of research, you know, I feel as though there wouldn't be as many John and Jane Does. From the complaints that I've seen, it's mostly hearsay. There's not a lot of receipts attached to the complaints or any receipts at all. It's just, this happened to me. It was the summer of 2000. Jaguar Wright was there. Diddy was there. Jay-Z was there. You know, no explanation as to where the parents were, who else was involved, how'd you get there. Just, you know, starts off, you know, at a party or something, and then next thing you know, Diddy is on top of them. Like I said, at this point, we all can go and get some money. I was there. I was there too. Y'all ain't seen my photo? Y'all ain't seen me at the Diddy party? Hold on. Hold on. Let me pull it. Y'all ain't seen me there for real? Friend, I was there too. Look, here I'm is. You see me? Friend. You see me? At this point. Okay, I'm here. You see Jackie? We all was there. Adolish, you see us swinging. You see, we all was there. At this point, nobody's vetting the information. Nobody's vetting the stories. Which is why I'm very interested in seeing how this all plays out in a court of law. Nobody getting no money. I don't think none of these hoes getting no money. My. None of them. None of them. Because I feel as though there's been too much negative media online that is influencing these people's narratives. Everybody wants to be doused in GHB. Everybody wants to have something put in their liquor. You know, it's like the same narrative over and over and over. And ultimately, I don't think that this just happened to everyone. Because if he's doing the same thing to everyone in the same way, and the way that these John and Jane Does described, like, you know, they were just drugged and raped and, you know, they escaped type of thing. It's hundreds of you, all of you, none of you guys took legal action until now. I know somebody just didn't give a shit. Like, if you touch me, bitch, I don't give a fuck what you talking about, when, ho? You know? There's somebody for everybody. So he just not scaring every fucking body. He just not intimidating every motherfucking body. He just not touching on every motherfucking body and ain't nobody saying nothing. Like, come on in. The new accuser said not even their families know. They didn't tell their wives, they didn't tell their friends, they didn't tell nobody. The first person that they spoke to was an attorney. Years and years and years later. Followed it up inside. While Diddy went on to attack other people. My. Everybody is speaking out now. We in OK on period. The official campaign has all of the receipts. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Gather in close win. Yes, it did. Right now, it is time for our crown family roll call. Let me see those crowns in the chat. Let me see those crowns in the chat. Let me know what you think about the title that's up and the stuff here in the home of the lituation. Let's go. Let's go. I'll wait. Like this video, like this video, like this video. My. Shout out to Little Sunflower in the building. Was none of them bragging about being at the Diddy party before the lawsuit to a friend or family member? None. They didn't even know they ever went to a Diddy party. My. Didn't even know they was married when they was at the Diddy party. Had to amend the complaint. They had to amend the complaint. They had the years wrong. They had the years wrong. Yes, it did. Which ultimately means that the lawyers didn't vet the information, because had they vetted the information, they would have caught that before they filed the lawsuit. So they had to go in and amend the complaint after realizing that Diddy wasn't even in town at the time that the men are alleging that they were sexually assaulted. Well, at least the one from the Hamptons. There's 3 new lawsuits. 3 different men. Apparently, Diddy put GHB in all of their drinks. Diddy oil in all of their drinks. Some unknown substance in all of their drinks. They passed out, and they woke up with Diddy inside of them. I love him. None of these men thought to get up and whoop his ass. None of these men thought to fight back. Diddy is clearly, you know, very powerful, very strong. He's able to hold these grown men down and take that. The man said when he came to and Diddy was on top of him, he started to scream. Okay, and what? And what? Because I'm about to do a lot more than scream hole. Oh shit, a lot more is fixing to happen, okay, on period. Everything in this motherfucking house is fixing to be towed up from here all the way to the front door, okay, on period. I'm just knocking shit over, I'm breaking glass, and I'm pulling shit off the wall, bitch. Everybody in this hole is fixing to remember me. And I'm coming back with my people. What was you talking about? We live in an era where somebody can just come take your motherfucking hoe and we say nothing, we do nothing. Now I get, the woman, being intimidated. This is a man, but these men, these grown men who are alleging that they were drugged, like clearly you have some sort of access to Diddy because you don't just go to Diddy parties, you don't just go to Diddy's house, Why you ain't never go back and fuck a hoe up? The men I know, you even play about taking their manhood, they gonna come get you. Like, so my question is, what type of men's is these? What type of men's is these? Like this video, like this video, like this. You take my dookie snatch, I'm coming back. If I can't get you in the moment, I'm coming back. What are you talking about? Oh, somebody said to keep their bills paid, or or they were just plain embarrassed. My. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Is up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. The number of the evening is 10. Shout out to the Crown family in the building. When it's time for our Crown family roll call. Hey, Miss Lisa D. Hey, Fram. Yes, it did. Chara in the building. Just Mona in the house. I know, that's right. Benson. Hey, Benson. Yes, it did. Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to everybody watching. GT in the building. I know, that's right. Patty Howard in the house. Hey, Dopey. Hey, Fran. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Like this video. Like this video. Like this video with, hey, Angie. Hey, Fran. Denalgie. Hey, Fran. Yes, it did. These clowns crazy as fuck. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Remember to support the show. We have Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto, PayPal, however you want to do it. Gather in close. Gather in close. YouTube acting weird today, making like they're not sending out my notifications. Is that what that were? Is that what that were? I need you guys to like this video, like this video, like this video. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. Let's go. Diddy has 3 new accusers, and I have all of the receipts. If you're ready to get into some things, hashtag let's go. Hashtag let's go. My. Like this video, like this video, like this video. If you're ready to get into some things, hashtag let's go. You didn't get your notification, friend? That's because the YouTube, they be playing with. That's why I need y'all liking the video. Y'all like the video, they're going to send out my notifications because they being weird. Because they're being weird when the show must go on. Okay, on period, the girls going to have to catch the replay when they about to miss a good one. And that's just what that were. We know that it's lit over here when, okay, on period, YouTube can keep on playing. Okay, YouTube can keep on playing when. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Gather in close. It's up and it's stuck. Make sure that you never miss a show by jumping in the group chat. Mods, can we get the link to the group chat? Yes, it did, because when YouTube don't send out my notifications, I send out my own. They're over there in the group chat. They're available in the group chat. Hey, Miss Bennett. Hey, friend. I'm so glad that you can make it. Yes, it did. Lisa D. Yes, it did. Shout out to everyone watching everywhere, worldwide. Like this video. Like this video. Remember to share it. Jay-Z. Jay-Z is not ducking any of these accusations and is asking for the Jane Doe to be unmasked. He's also asking for the frivolous lawsuit to be dismissed. Diddy's attorneys are furious about these new lawsuits filed. They vehemently deny the allegations. And they are going to seek sanctions against the attorneys who are filing, all the attorneys who are filing these frivolous lawsuits without properly vetting their clients. Yes, indeed. The Official Campaign has all other receipts. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Gather in close. Gather in close. Now, what that were? What that were? Everything being shown to you guys during this video is being shown to you guys underneath the fair use and copyright doctrine. I got all the receipts. Calm down. Yes, grab a snack. Come on back. Gather in close. Like this video. Remember to subscribe. Turn all your notifications on. It's lit over here. Gather in close.
3 new male accusers now say Sean Diddy Combs sexually assaulted them, according to civil lawsuits filed today in New York. The lawsuits, filed anonymously, allege a pattern of conduct similar to what other Combs accusers have alleged, saying that Combs would invite them for a meeting, they would have a drink, get woozy, and then wake up to Combs raping them. Combs' attorneys calling the new accusations lies, denying Combs ever sexually assaulted anyone. RNC.
I mean, it's just so vague. It's just so vague. Like, once they discovered the 1,000 bottles of Diddy oil, all of these narratives about Diddy putting things in the drinks and people being doused in GHB and GHB being topical and GHB making people pass out, when that's just not one of the characteristics of the drug. I mean, again, if these attorneys do a little more research on what these people are alleging, you know, I think that there will be far less accusers. GHB doesn't cause you to pass out. Alcohol, maybe. I'm just... Yeah, GHB is a party drug. Yeah, you be twerking. Okay, GHB will have you up in there twerking, turned up when it's a stimulant, it's a upper, yeah, it's a party drug. Doesn't make you pass out. It makes you horny. Sometimes it makes you angry. Sometimes, but ultimately, you are alert. Ultimately, you are alert. So how is it that Diddy is giving these people GHB? They're passing out, for one. And then they're waking up with him inside of them. Sounds to me that you partied all night long. You partied all night long. You stayed so long that everybody else was gone. Because I just don't see somebody passing out in the middle of the party and nobody saying nothing. Diddy just dragging people to his room. Oh, you know what happens in Diddy's room? You know what happens at Diddy's parties? Do you know what happens at Diddy parties? Do you know what happens to white men at Diddy parties? Do you know what happens to white men at Diddy's parties? My, my, my. My. I don't think the men's are just passing out like that.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, for all those in London that don't know what happens to the white man when he comes to a P. Diddy party, this is what happens to the white man.
It's so unfortunate.
You gotta pull back though, so they can see. That's crazy. Matt, move out the way. You're still alive. Look at that. Look. Would you?
There's a drink on his head.
And that's James from Simeon Mobile Disco. He is an actual DJs aren't supposed to pass out, but when they come to one of my parties, this is what happens to him. I put him to sleep.
Next day, right?
You put the drink on his head.
There you go. There it is.
Damn. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, for all those in London that don't know what happens to the white man when he comes to a P. Diddy party, this is what happens to the white man.
Like I said, sounds to me like they partied all night long when they took the GHB, they took the liquor. I mean, it was plied. It was everywhere, you know? They partied till they couldn't party no more, and ultimately passed out. I'm sure with the way that they say that these parties went, with there being drugs and liquor everywhere, there were many occasions where there were people passed out. These people are literally crossfaded. They were taking, narcotics, ecstasy, GHB, and they were drinking liquor. Sounds like a wild night. So they're passing out random places in the party. Mind you, there's people around. Either Diddy's waiting until, everyone is gone, or he's grabbing them, right in front of their friends, and he's taking them away, and he's sexually assaulting them. They're getting up in the middle of the party while there's still people there, and they're running out and they're screaming. No, so most likely the assault happened when everyone is gone. So clearly you don't really have any friends, because after you passed out, your friends left you there to be sexually assaulted. Is that what happened when? I'm trying to figure out in my head, when in the midst of the party would Diddy have the opportunity to sexually assault you? You wake up screaming, ultimately escape. All the people there, you're running out naked, disheveled, bloody, embarrassed. You don't tell nobody. You don't call the police. I don't know. Y'all. Even if these people were being allegedly plied with drugs at these parties and they were passing out, there's a lot of shit that goes on at a party. You know what I'm saying? People don't just disperse when hoes pass out. And where are the people that you came with? People typically don't go to Hollywood parties alone. You definitely want to have, a friend, at least one, pulled up with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, He's clearly surrounded with his friends. So after he passed out, Diddy picked him up, took him back to his room, where he ultimately slept until the party was over. Then Diddy went back to his room after he made sure everybody was gone, sexually assaulted him. He woke up, ran out in the middle of Beverly Hills. Like, how the fuck did you leave his house? Diddy don't live in no neighborhood. Like, he live in a neighborhood, but it ain't like your neighborhood or my neighborhood. Like, he not, ain't no, like, you not getting out that neighborhood without being spotted, without being seen. And you said that you were screaming and hollering. That's Beverly Hills, not the kind of neighborhood that you scream and holler in. That you run down there. You don't run in Beverly unless you're jogging. Okay? Hoes see you running down the street, they all calling the police. Everybody outside is calling the police if they see you running or acting erratic in Beverly whenever you get through. I'm just trying to picture it in my head because I've been to several Hollywood parties. I live in Hollywood. Like, I've seen people pass out. And like I said, if you got a good group of friends around you, you know what I'm saying? They'll make sure that you're okay. It's time to go or whatever. Whatever y'all got, whatever type of understanding you and your friend group have. You know? Me and mine, one of my friends passed out, or one of my friends told it, it's time to go. Party is over for me. That's just how I roll. You know, some people aren't like that. I went out with one of my friends, and one of our other friends got drunk, and my friend must have looked over and said, they're okay. And I said, no, they not. It's time to go. She's like, oh, just 10 more minutes. I'm like, girl, that's not right. Because anything can happen in this environment. It's crowded, it's dark, they're passed out. You know, if somebody picks them up or walk off, like, how are we going to find them? So it's time to go, you know? So we got up out of there. We got up out of there real quick. But say that one of my friends did come up missing. We're in the middle of a party when I can't find them. The whole party would have got shut down for one. Lights would have came on. The music would have stopped, beach. And I would have checked every corner of that building to verify that they're no longer here. And then if they wasn't in the room no more, then I'm calling every authority, FBI, National Security, CIA, you know, they mama, like everything. Like, how do these people disappear without nobody saying nothing? They just up there getting fucked by Diddy. How did Diddy know which people to prey on? Like, who came along? Obviously, he was preying on people who came along. Because there's no way you went to that party with somebody, disappeared, and they didn't look for you. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what had happened. Not his wife, not his family, not nobody. His pussy just busted wide open. And nobody knows what had happened when. Your Official Kingpin got all other receipts. Like this video. I played this because this looked a lot like one of the new male accusers. Okay? Look at this man's, you know, what is it? Profile. Look at this man's profile. And when I play the exclusive, okay, with the new accuser, mind you, this John Doe is not like Limeisha. He's not like Audrey. He wants to keep his identity concealed. Okay? And they have blurred his entire profile. They blacked him out so to conceal his identity. I do have that interview here, but I want to play this because this guy here looks a lot like the man's profile that's speaking out. And I feel like, you know, if this is him, he's possibly doing it because this video is very, very embarrassing. Wouldn't you say? Another thing I want to mention about these Diddy parties. In several of the pictures that I've gone through from Getty and other media outlets, you were not. They did not take phone. They didn't take your phones at these parties. People had their phones. That's one thing that I'm noticing, that there were many phones at the parties, many photographers at the party. There was like, if you were there was no way that you're not photographed because there were so many cameras. There were so many cameras everywhere. Everywhere. Like literally in those photos, people are holding up their phones like this. So when all of these people are coming forward and they don't even have so much as a picture from the party, it raises my eyebrows. I'm like, okay. You don't have to so much as prove that something happened, but can you at least prove that you were in close proximity? Did you at least paint the bitch? You even know what that hoe smell like? Have you even been inside the estate? Like, come on in. Come on in. I'm just thinking out loud, y'all. This is the Fisher King Payne show. Gather in close, because all of these John Does and these Jane Does, like, how long do you think that's going to last? Like, when are you going to come forward with your identity? Because none of the previous Jane Does have been able to remain anonymous. Why do they keep on filing these lawsuits under John and Jane Doe? Do they really want justice? Or is this some sort of media angle for these attorneys to get more notoriety? Like this video, like this video, like this video. We got all other receipts. Gather in close. Now back to the lituation, because I just be talking. Yeah, it's a...
Accusers now say Sean Diddy Combs sexually assaulted them, according to civil lawsuits filed today in New York. The lawsuits filed anonymously allege a pattern of conduct similar to what other Combs accusers have alleged, saying that Combs would invite them for a meeting, they would have a drink, get woozy, and then wake up to Combs raping them.
All of these men are alleging the same exact thing. He put something in their drink. They got woozy, passed out, and they woke up with the diddler in their dookie snatch, in their behind, with the diddler on top of them, taking their manhood. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Something to stuck.
Combs' attorney is calling the new accusations lies, denying Combs ever sexually assaulted anyone. Our senior investigative correspondent Eric Jersey.
I want to argue, bitch. He definitely motherfucking held Cassie down against her motherfucking will and made her participate in them freak-offs. I seen the video. It was a freak-off that she was trying to escape, and he drug her back into the room and made her do whatever. Who knows what happened in the room? But I know she acquiesced. I know she complied by the way that she crawled on back. Like, when he came out there and he threw that vase swing, you know, she just curled into that ball with it. She gave up with, okay, she didn't fight back. It wasn't like an enough moment, because clearly she stayed. Have you seen the movie Enough? Yeah, she clearly hadn't had enough at that moment. And she went back, okay, on period. But she made sure it was worth it. Yes, it did. She came back for everything that he owed her win, okay, on period. She got that, and she got that with, okay, on period. And what she got is exactly what everyone else is trying to get by filing these frivolous lawsuits. Like this video, it's up in the stack.
This is now for more. So tell us about these new civil lawsuits that have been filed, and is this the first time that the accusers have actually been men? I mean, we did hear from one accuser in the past couple of weeks, right, Aaron? So it seems like more men are coming forward.
These aren't the first men to accuse Sean Combs of sexual
I wonder what it's like for the little Diddlers to find out their father is a homosexual. I mean, he's clearly into dick. Not a lot of men like other men in their bedroom. Not a lot of men like to see other men fuck their wife or their girlfriend. Like, Diddy, Cassie was a fucking beard. Diddy is gay. All of these men's, my, that's why he got all them damn kids. That's why he ain't never married nobody. Wasn't about the fucking money. The fucking cover up. What you talking about? What are you talking about? Jesse and Delilah is supposed to be one person. He had them split up in the womb. Yesterday, he wanted twins, and he got them. He paid for them twins. Yes, he did. Yes, he did win. Okay, on period. Yeah, so that's every gay man dream to have twins. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, one and done. Like, boo. Like this video, like this video, like this video. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. Yes, it did. I mean, those is only real kids. Christian, Jesse, and Delilah, the other ones, girl, don't none of them motherfuckers look like him. Diddy got strong genes. Diddy got strong. You pick them up. You take the motherfucking them wigs off them girls. They all gonna look exactly the same. Jesse, Delilah, and Christian, exactly the same. Yes, it is. Justin ain't his damn child. Diddy just. He was more than happy to be the pappy. Because, you know, he wasn't fixing to have no kids of his own. Okay, on period. Yes, he did pay Kim Porter all that money just to take her out. Just to take her out. That's what that word. That's what that word. I know it. I know it. Imagine. All of these heinous charges being brought against your father, and you know the gay. My. He didn't even want the pussy like that weird. Okay, up here. Clive Davis made him do it. Lord, like this video, like this video, like this video. Clive Davis got him a whole man right now. Why folk come? Diddy couldn't be happy, okay? As a homo. What are you talking about? Like this video, like this video, like this video. Remember to support the show. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto, PayPal. If you want to do it, girl, y'all be letting me go off. I promise you Diddy wouldn't have all them teeth if he did that shit to me, bitch. I promise you them dentures wouldn't be all straight like that. Like, girl, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. The things that y'all legend, that y'all survived, like, bitch. Bitch. There could only be one survivor after some shit like that. And I promise it's gonna be me. Okay, oh, period, bitch. Bitch. I would have had that hoe follow me right into the motherfucking bathroom and I would drop a whole motherfucking bomb on his ass. Like, stop fucking playing with me, hoe. Stop fucking playing with me, hoe. All y'all just let Diddy motherfucking diddle you and nobody said nothing till motherfucking 3 decades later. Like, get the fuck ASAP win. Okay, on period. Get the fuck ASAP. Get the fuck ASAP. He ain't, honestly, he ain't that scary. Y'all must not hang out with, y'all must not be around a lot of black folk. Okay, I'm hearing you. Honestly, I'm just saying, Diddy is not scary. I know some scary black niggas, okay? Let's be honest. We all know some scary black niggas win. If Diddy is not in that category. What you talk about, weird? Ain't everybody scared of this nigga, okay? And that's just on period. That's just on period. He over raping grown men now. He's sticking that dick in everything. Dirty dick bastard. Big dick deviant. Yes. And the number of the day is 10. Remember to support the show. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto, PayPal, however you want to do it. We cannot do it without your support. By the way, hop out of the bushes and remember to support the show. It's up and it's stuck. Let's go.
All the details of all the investigations because that talks about it going away. Investigative correspondent Aaron Tursky. Thank you, Aaron.
Yes, it is. No, it's not going. It's not going away. It's not going away. Like this video. Like this video. Like this video right now. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. Yes, it is. So, as it has been stated, Diddy is being accused of raping 3 men in a new string of lawsuits from another attorney. It's not Busby. Yes, it did. What's the lawyer's name? Timothy? Girl, don't get me the line. Thomas P. Giuffra. Ryan Gold. Giuffra. Rufo Plotkin and Hellman LLP. Whatever the fuck that means. He's from a whole other firm when a reputable firm, from my understanding. And he has a very strong reputation. He's alleging that he's vetted these men. So, again, I'll be very interested into seeing how this all develops. Because, like, girl, no one has honestly been able to say too much. You know, they're all alleging that they have been drugged and ultimately passed out and they don't remember. So I guess we gonna see. The lawyer Thomas is speaking out when I have the receipts. Gather in close, gather in close, gather in close. We also have an exclusive interview with one of the accusers coming up. Gather in close. Yes, it did. This is the attorney, Thomas, that is representing the 3 new accusers. He says 60 men reached out. Oh, 60. I don't know if they were all men. 60 people reached out, and he only took on these 3 cases that he deemed credible. Listen to this.
3 lawsuits we filed against Sean Combs. All of these cases involve the rape of men. The facts of the cases are all dramatically similar. They all involved drugging of these victims, raping by Sean Combs and others, and following the rapes, threats to the safety of each one of these victims. And we're here to obtain some justice for these people for events that have been traumatizing them ever since. So that's what I'm here for. If you have any questions, happy to answer. Well, the reason is to file the suit now is fear.
Man. Like this video, like this video, like this video. He said the reason that they're filing the suit now is fear. That's why they didn't file it before. Diddy is incarcerated now. There's power in numbers. You know, everybody needs to come out and let's stand together to make sure that Diddy stays right where he's at. Is that what they were?
First of all, they're traumatized by the fact that they were raped by Mr. Combs. And then second of all, each one of them were threatened with bodily harm.
Yes, it did. Fran, shout out to Dopey. Dopey, if you having a problem or a hard time, if any of you guys are having a hard time getting into the media over here, we are actually on the main channel, the Official King Payne Show, right here on YouTube. You can come on over to the main channel. I have it posted up. You can watch the media with me on the main channel right here on YouTube. So yes, if you're having a hard time keeping up here on the Lituation Network, come on over to the Official King Payne Show on YouTube, where we have the media playing as well. You guys are behind the scenes right now. This is kind of something new that we're trying out. Yes, it did. Give you guys a behind the scenes view, and then, you know, you can come on over for the show on the Official King Payne Show. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video, like this video. It's up and stuck.
They went public before they said anything to anybody. So there's strength in numbers. Now that it's public, now that Sean Combs is in jail, they feel comfortable coming out as under a pseudonym. And I know there's been a lot about why are they not announcing their names. I think most rape victims wouldn't want their names out in public, and they also don't want to end up with the target on their back. So that's one.
I mean, at the end of the day, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Everyone else's name is out there. What is this spirit of anonymity? Do you want the money or not? Who do we make the check out to? At some point, you're going to have to give up your motherfucking name. Stop playing. Like, it's not like y'all filing criminal charges. Y'all don't want nothing but a few dollars. Like, at some point, we going to need your motherfucking name. How do you expect to cash the check? Help me, please. Like, this is a real question, though. How are you going to testify in court? Some point, we going to figure out exactly who all you hoes is. What is the spirit of anonymity? And why is everyone on the same train? Everybody's filing these anonymous lawsuits. Why, folk up? Why are they censoring the truth? Whenever you have to censor the truth, it simply becomes a lie. You got to leave names out. You're trying to protect certain entities. You don't want to incriminate yourself. It's a lie hole. Unless you're telling the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Till you guys are ready to tell us how you got there, where your parents was at, your friends, the rest of the people involved, how you were trafficked, how you play into this whole thing. You don't just get invited to Diddy's house, girl. Or else we all would have been there. Oh, shit, I forgot we was. We was. Okay, shit. Audrey was there. Blamisha was there, bitch. I was there too, bitch. Where are they lining up at? Make sure I get my motherfucking check, shit. Is it Friday yet? Rock Nation's supposed to be making my deposit. Like this video, like this video, like this video. It's up at the stud.
Well, actually, they weren't all parties. There was only one that was a party. The other one, my client told Mr. Combs to inherit. And he said, like a lot of rich guys, Sean Combs is cheap. And he didn't pay what he was supposed to do for the services that he was getting.
Ooh.
My client was using him to try to get.
Oh, so it sounds like his client was a sex worker and Diddy didn't pay him for the sex. My. Like this video, like this video. I saw you there too, friend. Friend, I saw you there too. We didn't start our own. Bitch, I'm about to start a parody channel where we can just go all and act like we was there. And we can just make up shit all day. Okay, and Peter, since that's what the girls like, clearly, that's what the girls like. There's a lot of money into making up shit, girl. We can just go over there and you was there too? Yeah, friend, let's go. Like this video, like this video. Remember to support the show. The number of the day is 10. We've been live for an hour. Trophies. Remember to hop out of the bushes and support. I know the show is good. I know it's good. I know it's good, but we can't do it without your support. So remember to hop out of the bushes and support the show. Again, the number of the day is 10. Let's go. More receipts where that came from.
Men were reached out to by members of his entourage to try to get paid for the work he had done. He was drugged and raped and threatened.
Ooh. So when he came back to get paid for the work he was done, he was drugged, raped, and threatened. Lord.
And of course, he never got paid. One of them was a party out in the Hamptons where there were multiple rapes by multiple people. And the other one was at the Park Hyatt here in New York. It was shortly after the incident. Each one of these men were reached out to by members of his entourage at the time or after, and were told this didn't happen, you don't want this to be public. And they knew that Sean knew people who could potentially do them harm. So they were frightened.
And how they know that? How they know that? Who is these people? Who is these people? Name one of them. Name one of the people that you know that you were scared of, that Sean could have sent after you, that could have potentially did harm. You're not just gonna say no shit. You're not just gonna say no shit. You need to motherfucking or prove it. You mean to tell me that the bodyguards and the security and all of the men that he employed to be around were just okay with you being fucked and were raped and you screaming and hollering for your dear life? Nobody came in to make sure it wasn't Diddy? Like, was he sending the people away or something? Like,
offered to be paid off?
Well, with one of them, when he was drugged out and being pushed out the door, they shoved money in his pocket and said, "This never happened," right?
How much money was that?
It was $2,500, I believe.
And how did they know they were drugged?
that's that magic number right there, 2,500. That's that magic number. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Remember to support the show. The number of the evening is 10. It's up and stuck. Let's go.
Because they were talking to him like we're talking right now. They'd be given a drink, and shortly thereafter, and it's uncanny because I've spoken to 60 people, more or less, with claims, and I've only filed these 3 cases and put my name and my reputation behind them. But what would happen is they would be offered a drink, they would lose control of their bodies, they would pass out, and they'd be woken up being raped.
And anally raped?
Yes.
Okay, and was there anybody else there besides Combs?
For 2 of them, yes. For the one who was the employee, no.
Okay, can you tell us who the other people were?
No, I cannot. They're not anybody famous, so I'm not again.
Wait. So
Jennifer Lopez is a strut above the rest, and this supermodel made a sultry
So wait. Because they're not famous. Because they're not famous, we not gonna mention them? My. But they're potentially predators, child predators. Sex traffickers. Part of this whole enterprise. Why are they being given certain grace or protections? That don't even make any fucking sense. Everyone involved should be getting exposed in the raping and the trafficking of these men, like, whenever you get through. It doesn't make any sense to me. Does it make any sense to you guys? Everyone's telling half-truths. Nobody's telling the whole story. Why? I mean, if I'm going to come forward, especially after 20 years, I'm telling everything. It's already been 20 years. Like, half the people you probably trying to protect is not even relevant today. Or, quite frankly, possibly were touched by Diddy themselves. If he's really this monster you say that he is, nobody was off limits. No one could escape his clutches. How did so many people escape? Why would he let all of you go? Ultimately to expose them later. Who has that much faith in people to harm them and think that they're not going to say nothing? I'm just going to harm 1,300 people and ain't none of them hoes going to say nothing because I'm Diddy. Even a coward, even somebody who is intimidated, if they feel violated, they would speak. They felt that they could be protected, the police, would protect them, then they would ultimately speak. Like, I don't get why no one said anything for all of these years when there's literally like a club of people who are alleging that they, you know, you got these people who have linked up like, oh, I'm a victim of Diddy, you're a victim of Diddy, we're all victim of Diddy. And you're still scared, like, it's now 2, 3, 4, 5 of you against this one man. Why are we still hiding? Why are we still hiding? When everyone is here for the truth, everyone is literally on your side. Like, we don't want to victim shame anybody. We're literally on the side of any victims, real victims. What we dislike, though, is people who lie about being victimized. Now, that is disgusting. Jaguar right. That is so disgusting. Especially when, you know, people have been killed for less. Emmett Till. People have been killed for less. What did he do? Blow a kiss at a white woman? And the police came back and beat him to death because the white woman lied on him. He ain't even touch her. That's what all this reminds me of. It's very, very triggering to think that Emmett Till died from a false accusation such as similar to these. You know, it wasn't even similar. It was, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't even as heinous. But it ultimately took his life. Jaguar sitting up like people are trying to unalive her. Bitch, you're trying to kill Jay-Z. Period. Rock Nation is not after you. Nobody's following you. You're obsessed with Jay-Z and his success. You're obsessed with Beyonce and your never-being career. That's really what that were. Tell the truth. And when you are successful, okay, especially when you have mega success like Jay-Z and Beyonce, you are bound to have haters. People talk about the Carters every single day. There are literally hate trains that have, you know, that speak every day, that meet every day and discuss the Carters and other prominent figures. If you don't have haters, you're not doing shit. People talk about me every day. Jackie talk about me every day. But where is the tangible evidence? Where is the proof? Where are the receipts? Where are the real victims? Attorneys for the three men is speaking out, okay, on Period, in a recent sit down with News Nation, okay, on Period. The attorney gives more insight on the 3 new lawsuits that he filed against Diddy, gathering close. Everything being shown to you guys during this video is being shown to you guys underneath the fair use and copyright doctrine. The number of the day is 10. Crown family, remember to support the show. Do we have any trophies in the chat? Sometimes you got to pop out and show niggas. Remember to hop out of them bushes and support the show. It's lit here in the home of the lituation. Let's go.
The attorney for these three that I just detailed is Thomas Jiffer. And he joins me now. Counsel, thank you very much.
Nice to meet you, Chris. Nice to see you again.
You've been doing this a long time.
Yep.
I know you by reputation. You are not known as a shyster lawyer who's chasing the...
Not he over here with Como. Chris Como. Like this video, like this video, like this video right now.
check.
No.
First, give us some context. How many cases have you seen in your life of allegations of men saying that they were drugged and raped?
Very few. I have seen less than 10.
Shit, I think we're going to have a new world record here in a minute for the number of men who filed sexual assault lawsuits in a single year. Because men usually don't speak about shit like this. Usually, you know, it gets handled. But apparently, you know, these people were waiting for a big payout. I don't know why these people think Diddy got so much money. He's literally broke. Why, for come, you think he had to sell everything to try to get the bill? More money, more problems. You know, I continue to elevate and lie, but, you know, the more I elevate, the more bills I get. You know what I mean? The more bills I accumulate. So who's to say that he had any money? He was living well beyond his means. Most people don't sell their home when they go to jail if they feel like they're getting out. They're going to be back real soon. Unless this is their only option. He didn't have $50 million laying around. He don't have it laying around. He's probably happy it's taking so long for him to get bail. Because he's got to sell that house. Stat! You know? Why would you sell a home that your kids live in? That's where his kids stay, here in Los Angeles. Or where they stayed. So because he's incarcerated, we need to sell a home. Clearly, the little diddlers don't make enough to keep up with the mortgage. And the Combs family is not even being allowed to rent or go to school here in Los Angeles. I don't know what the family is going to do. My. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the chat. Yes, friend. Remember to like this video and support. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle. Shout out to all my trophies. Yes, it did. Run on over to the support feature and support the show right now. It's up and stuck here in the home of the lituation. Let's go.
Look, here's a fact. 9% of all rapes in the United States of America are men. 9%. So it's not bad. That's only what we know about because, again, culturally, nobody wants to
Come forward. Women don't want to be shamed by the process.
Right.
Men have even additional layers of, again, culturally, nobody wants to come forward. Women don't want to be shamed by the process.
Right.
Men have even additional layers of some perceived shame. So why did you believe in these cases and why didn't you believe in others that you were presented with?
Well, the thing with a sexual abuser, is they follow a pattern. They fall to type, and you become very.
My. Oh, so they're considering Diddy to be this sort of serial abuser that follows the same MO each time. So, in his opinion, if someone contacted him and they allege that Diddy did this thing to them and it was along the same MO, that he believes that a serial abuser would follow this serial abuser. I mean, nothing has been proven. So how do you know what they're saying is a characteristic or a trait that Diddy even has? We know that he's violent. We know that he enjoys a man in the bedroom. He likes cuckolds, threesome with other men. But nothing has been proven as far as the GHB and the drugging and that this is a chronic behavior of his. We're still waiting for that. We're still waiting for that. It'd be awfully funny when Diddy goes to trial and we find out that that's not even what the Diddy oil was used for. then what or how are these people going to amend their complaints? Is that the only thing you guys have to rely on? He put something in my drink. Everybody had drinks. You know, half of the people alleged that, you know, they were just drinking. Like the previous Jane Doe, she didn't even receive the drink from Diddy. She was just drinking. And apparently something was in the drink. So either he's drugging everyone at the parties, or again, he's preying on specific people. Like, which is it?
Clear on what that pattern is, particularly a serial sexual abuser. And these cases were all identical in the facts, identical in the story. It was beginning, middle, conclusion,
They know each other?
boom. None of them knew each
Did you
other.
have them meet?
I mean, these narratives are all over the internet. I mean, it's not that hard to create a narrative like that when people are literally saying it online every day. He doused me with GHB. He put something in my drink. That's how he was able to victimize so many people. Like, it's not virtually unheard of.
No.
Did you have them coordinate stories?
No, no.
Do you think they had any contact with each other before they came to you?
Absolutely not.
And when you were talking to them, well, first, the ones that you didn't take, why not?
Stories didn't make sense. Stories didn't fit the pattern. Stories were not credible. I mean, this is my 30th.
I mean, in my opinion, why would they make sense if they're alleging that they passed out? Those probably should be the ones that you look more into, the ones that don't make sense, because honestly, it really shouldn't make sense. The parts that should make sense is before they were drugged and then after. Those parts should make sense. Those parts should make perfect sense. But the stuff in between, allegedly being sexually assaulted while being passed out, how they have so much clarity while they're unresponsive, it's bizarre. Maybe it's the effects of the GHB. I don't know. I remember Audrey saying that she was passed out. She was passed out, but she was able to come to right in time to see Diddy, Bill Cosby, was it Alicia Keys? I don't know, girl. Gathering close. Alicia Keys is involved. That's what they said when Alicia Keys was there when, okay? The other anonymous woman, the anonymous woman that they haven't named what yet is Alicia Keys. Yes, it did. I know these people all are fans of Jackie. Jackie probably paid these people to do this shit. Okay, on period. Send them some beaver nuts. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Year as a lawyer, I've tried over 100 cases. I can assess whether somebody's story is credible. And if I don't believe it, I'm not going to put my name on a pleading, sign it, and file it in court. I'm not doing that. And that's what I did with the 60 plus cases that I rejected.
And this is not really your area of expertise. If people will look you up, celebrity lawsuits is not really where you make your bones. Why this?
Well, I have handled. I was involved in the Weinstein litigation. Right. I was involved in the Paducah litigation. I was involved in the Hayden litigation.
Like this video. Remember to subscribe to the show and support. We have Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, and Zelle. I wonder if R. Kelly trying to make a deal. R. Kelly is done, friend. Ain't no deal for Kelly.
But I do this because it's important. I think it's important for people to be heard, have their chance to get the power back. Because sexual abuse, sexual assault is about one thing: taking power, humiliating, demeaning a person and a victim. It has nothing to do with sex. And so I think it's important. I think it's important to get the word out. I think it's important for men to feel, hey, look, I can come out and be heard just like a woman could.
And the defense that, look, they knew what they were getting into. These are regrets. They went there, they partied, and now they see a pocket.
No, I don't think so. One, my client was
gay men.
One was bisexual. The other one.
I know that. I was like, what type of men are these? Because ain't nobody just motherfucking, well, they must have liked it or something because, girl, a straight man's coming back to get some straightening, okay? That's all I know. I know if you just, the straight man is coming back to get some straightening when, okay, on period. They must have, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else must have been in the hole, so they was like, what's, I don't know. $2,500. These sound like some sex workers. Like, girl, yo, why so many white lawyers? Okay, on period. Because that's what they think about us, man. They think we all are diddlers. Why it's so believable for them. We all do shit like this. That's what they think. That's what the clear folk think. A lot of them think like that. A lot of them are intimidated by us. A lot of them think that we are all just, angry. Okay, over here. Don't call me now. Don't call me now. This is not the call in show. Okay? Yeah, it's just hard. Some clear folks, they think they are very intimidated by the color of our skin. Okay, over here. You could not imagine the number of times where I've been told to calm down when I was calm, friend. I'm like, what are you talking about? Calm down. I'm calm. You calm down, girl. Like it's real. It's definitely real. Yes, it did. But yeah, a lot of people, it's not even just clear people. I get it from other minorities as well, like Indians and stuff like that. They look at us and they are frightened. They are intimidated. They all have this negative perception of us from the media that we are all like Diddy and other criminals that we see on TV every day. Like, you are bombarded with black criminal activity, black crimes all day, every day online. That's what I said. Are there no white celebrities that are sexually immoral? Shouldn't we be talking about the hell is his name? Biden's son? Hunter Biden? There's actually videos and pictures and evidence that is readily available online. Biden just pardoned his son over almost 200 sex crimes. My, is that a news publication? Contact me. I see your message, but I'm on my phone. Contact me on Instagram, DC Jones Daily. Contact me on my Instagram right now, and I can see what you're talking about. You want me to play? You got to contact me on Instagram, friend. I can't respond to that text right now. Contact me on Instagram. Or you can click the link and you can come on up. But yeah, don't call right now. This is not the call-in show. Like this video, like this video, like this video right now. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. So true, so sad. My husband is a chocolate man, and it has been designed that way. It needs to change. Okay, absolutely. Yeah, I'm just making sure. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Remember to support the show. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto, PayPal, however you want to do it. People keep calling. Somebody talking about they want to be my friend or something. When start at the Cash App. Start over there at the Cash App, okay? Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video, like this video. When? So yeah. I also feel the same way. Like, why are there so many white attorneys? There you go. Ooh, I got stands now, girl. He just overstand. Like, girl, back up. Why would you keep calling me back to back to back? This is not a call-in show. My number is not on the screen. That's how you get blocked, by the way. That's how you get blocked, by the way. Okay, up here. The number not on the screen. There's no reason to call my phone right now. No, he gave his name and everything. It's just, you should be watching the show, not calling my phone. Supporting the show. Like this video, like this video. Remember to support the show. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto. Do we have any trophies in the chat? Any trophies in the chat? We've been here nearly 2 hours. If you guys want to stay right here in the home of the lituation, remember to support the show. We're going to have to go. And that's just what that was.
Warrens were not, and they were going there. The client was bisexual, worked for Diddy. Diddy owed him money for doing errands for him and being his step and fetch, for lack of a better word. And I think it was a power move. It was a clear power move because this guy had the nerve to come to him and say, "You owe me money." And so Diddy said, "Come on to the Intercontinental Hotel." He gives him the drug, knocks him out, sodomizes him. And I won't use the term that my client used, but I will. He said he tried to turn me into his B word. And I think it was a clear power move on each and every occasion.
What are your thoughts? Let me know. Let me know.
I think the ones that took place in the Park Hyatt, that wasn't partying. My client met him at a nightclub in the city here with a music producer. He didn't think he was getting into that. The man who was raped in the Hamptons, he thought he was going to a white party. Who wouldn't want to go to a white party? I would have gone to a white party back in the day. I wouldn't go now, but they went there innocently, and this is what happened to them.
I never went. I appreciate you very much. We will follow the cases through the duration.
All right, nice to see you,
as
Chris.
things come out, you'll be welcome counsel to make the case as it's countered. Tom Gifford, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Right,
nice
Merry
to see you.
Christmas.
Like this video, like this video, like this video right now. What are your thoughts, Crown Family? Let me know it in the chat. Let me know it in the chat. What do you think of this attorney? What do you think about the new accusations? What do you think about the new male victims win? Let me know your thoughts in the chat. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. In new lawsuit. Yes, it did. Like this video. They want to be blocked, clearly. My. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Gather in close. Act like you know. Act like you know. Reclaiming my time. Can everybody hear me? Let me know that you guys can hear me in the chat. Can everybody hear me? My. Boop. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Where's the police report? Oh, they all work too. And to go to the law of any sort, I don't know, but I need more proof. Absolutely. I'm not drawing any conclusions until I have more information. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Oh, okay. So everybody can hear me. Just making sure because I got some stalkers that keep calling my phone. I don't know what that were. Like this video, like this video, like this video right now. So we have one of the victims, one of the three men, one of Diddy's newest accusers. We have their exclusive interview from CNN right here, okay, that I want to share with you, where he details in his own words what had happened when. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Remember to support the show. We have Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto, PayPal. However you want to do it. The number today is 10. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. Let's go.
According to your lawsuit, you were hired by a security firm to work security at one of the infamous white parties that was thrown by Sean Combs in the Hamptons. What was that experience like?
At first, he was incredibly friendly, very gracious.
So you had a friendly chat, and then according to...
Get into this profile when. This profile, for some reason, you know, I have an uncanny suspicion that it's that man that was on that sofa. It's that man that was on that sofa when Diddy was saying what happened when, what happens to white men when they come to Diddy parties. What are your thoughts? Let me know. Let me know when. Everybody's being so fickle with their identity. Like, at the end of the day, you are pinpointing Diddy, and you're saying that he is responsible for raping you. I think he ought to know who you are so that he can at least, you know, verify whether these claims are true or not. You know, how can he say yay or nay when you're anonymous? You guys are looking for some sort of settlement, or you guys want to, you know, mediate behind the scenes, but why would he mediate with these anonymous people? There's literally hundreds of anonymous people. Like, you bitches should have started a class action lawsuit or something if you all wanted to be anonymous and nobody wanted to come forward, and, you know, ultimately you all just want money. Like, make it make sense.
To your lawsuit, at some point later in the night, Sean Combs himself offered you a drink. This didn't come from staff or someone holding a tray of drinks. It came from him directly.
Correct. The first drink started to have some effect on me, and I just thought, wow, these are really strong drinks. It wasn't until the second drink, and it was already too late, that I realized that there was something wrong with the drinks. Sadly, Sean Combs was waiting in the wings. He was watching from some sort of vantage point.
My. So he was watching and waiting and praying on you. He waited until you fell asleep. Is that what that were? And then he came in the middle of the party and he swooped you up in front of everybody and drug you back to his room and sexually assaulted you while you screamed, kicked, and hollered.
I was in a helpless position, and he was sure that he was in a position of power. Then he took advantage of the situation.
You allege that you were forcibly pushed into an SUV by Sean Combs. That act alone, according to your lawsuit, left you in considerable pain. And then once inside the vehicle,
you got pushed into a car and it left you in considerable pain, lifelong pain, because he pushed you into the car. How does he push you into a car when you are passed out and unresponsive? So you were not unresponsive. You were able to walk and be shoved into a car. Is that correct? How do you remember being shoved into a car if you're unconscious? You woke up with Diddy inside of you. So you shouldn't remember the ride. But I digress.
your lawsuit says plaintiff was held down by Combs, who overpowered him while he struggled to escape due to the effects of the drugs in his system. And it goes on to say,
My. So he was held down after being drugged at the party. You know, something happened clearly because, you know, he fell asleep. I mean, he passed out at the party. Passed out to me means you fell asleep, like you're no longer responsive. That's what passing out to me. You pass out, you're not responding. People can't wake you up. That's passing out. So he passes out. Something happened between the time where he passed out and he wakes up because he ends up where in Diddy's room with Diddy inside of him. So clearly in the middle of the crowd, the middle of the party, people, I mean, I'm sure Diddy didn't lift him up and carry him by himself. It's a grown-ass fucking man. It's probably heavy, you know? So people assisted Diddy in carrying him to the room where ultimately Diddy took advantage of him in his sleep. When Diddy penetrated him, he woke up. And even though he screamed and kicked, mind you, there's a party going on, people everywhere. He was unable to get away from Diddy. So this happened during the party. So after Diddy was finished, and you had to get up and leave, there were still people around. So somebody knows something, sir.
say that he sodomized you.
I was screaming. I was telling him to stop. It was incredibly painful. And he was acting like it was nothing. And he seemed to be disconnected from it. It was abusive beyond belief.
Like this video, like this video, like this video. Remember to support the show. We have Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, and Zelle. Do we have any trophies in the chat? Trophies. Remember to hop out. Remember to hop out of them bitches and turn up with the king. It's up and it's stuck. Let's go.
Belief.
My. Representatives for Combs did not comment, but at the time of the original complaint released a blanket statement regarding the complaint, and others filed at the same time. Mr. Combs and his legal team have full confidence in the facts, their legal defense, and the integrity of the judicial system. In court, the truth will prevail that Mr. Combs, that Mr. Combs has never sexually assaulted anyone, adult or minor, man or woman. Like this video, it's up in the stuff.
Who's doing really amazing reporting on this subject, is here with your exclusive. What was it like to sit down with this man?
You know, John, this was the first time that he has told anyone other than his attorneys this story. He, as you see, we concealed his identity. He filed his lawsuit back in October as a John Doe. He says that he wants to keep his anonymity because he wants to keep some semblance of his life private. But that's a difficult thing to do, to sit down and tell your story to a stranger as a journalist. So I asked him, why now? Why are you coming forward now? And he said that he did not know that there were other accusers of Sean Combs out there. He only found out from seeing news reports. And there was one report he saw that there is somebody who alleged that they were 9 years old when they say that they were abused by Sean Combs. And this John Doe that I sat down with, he said, if a 9-year-old could do it, then I could do it. And it made him feel like he wished that he spoke out before because he could have prevented children from allegedly being abused. Now, as I said, this
Not if a 9-year-old can do it, I can do it. Where's the 9-year-old victim that is speaking out? There's not a 9-year-old victim. There's someone who alleges that they were victimized when they were 9. So that don't even make sense. One more time for the girls in the back. She said what?
That's a difficult thing to do, to sit down and tell your story to a stranger as a journalist. So I asked him, why now? Why are you coming forward now? And he said that he did not know that there were other accusers of Sean Combs out there. He only...
How you not know? How you not? So you just... all of a sudden, after all of this time, when it's very controversial, when everyone else is coming forward, something in your spirit just encouraged you to come forward, and it just so happened that all of this other stuff was going. Like, stop the cap! You've seen this shit on TV. You've been following the shit, and you wanted a little piece, okay? Big money grab season. Like, stop playing. Like, why do people be lying like that?
Only found out from seeing news reports. And there was one report he saw that there is somebody who alleged that they were 9 years old when they say that they were abused by Sean Combs. And this John...
Okay.
Doe that I sat down with, he said, if a 9-year-old could do it, then I could do it. And it made him...
Bro, he's not 9 anymore. Like, that don't even make any fucking sense. He's a grown-ass fucking man. If a 9-year-old can do it, then I can do it. What the fuck? What are you saying? Like, if a 9-year-old can get fucked and stand up for themselves 20 years later, then surely me being grown at the time should have enough. I don't get the connection here. Yes, it did.
Feel like he wished that he spoke out before because he could have prevented children from allegedly being abused. Now, as I said, this lawsuit was initially filed back in October of this year. So these claims are not new, but this is the first time that he sat down. In fact, John, this is the first time that any accuser of Sean Combs has sat down with the media for an interview. Now, I want to play you a bit more of what he told me about these allegations, what he says happened that night. In
No, nobody filed anything before Cassie. Cassie was the first. Okay, let's be clear.
2007, but I do want to warn our viewers that what he says is graphic and disturbing.
I was screaming. I was telling him to stop. It was incredibly painful. And
if you have a
like this video right now. Gather and closest up to stuck here in the home of the lituation. The victim from the Hamptons is speaking out when This is one of the 3 victims that has filed a new lawsuit against Diddy with Thomas from the law firm, from whatever law firm, girl. I'm not even going to try to say that name again. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video, like this video right now. It's up and it's stuck. Let's go. Remember to support the show. We can't do it without you.
He was acting like it was nothing, and he seemed to be disconnected from it. It was abusive beyond belief.
Now, he says that not a day has gone by where he hasn't thought about this. He said that when something like this happens to you, which is, of course, his allegation that he was drugged and sodomized by Sean Combs back in 2007, he says that it impacts every part of your life. He says that he has not been able to carry on with relationships. He says that he did not tell his wife at the time, who he was married to when this allegedly happened to him. He hasn't told family members or
Y'all see my face, right? Y'all see my face, right?
workers. And again, that is one of the big reasons why he wants to remain anonymous.
Incredible to hear him tell the story. All right, Elizabeth White.
Because you've never mentioned it before. I think ultimately he just wants to see how far this will go. If it, you know, if it's worth it. If there really is some monies to be made. You went all of this time and you never told a soul. But it's bothered you every day. You ain't tell your friends, you ain't tell your wife, you ain't tell your family, you ain't tell you ain't told your parents, you ain't told nobody. You've told no one. Y'all keep that same energy for these male victims that y'all have for these female victims. That's all I'm saying. Like Jackie's new male victim, Monty Woodgrain. Let me go see if he didn't hit me back because he's supposed to be coming over for an exclusive interview. I'm trying to figure out when that's going to be. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Like Java Wright's new male accuser, Monty Woodgrain. Yes, it did. Alleging she sexually assaulted him when he was 15. Gathering close.
Meister, thank you very much. Sarah.
All right, joining us now, CNN legal analyst and criminal defense attorney Joey Jackson to discuss more about this. All right, first of all, this is a civil lawsuit. Yes. It is not part of the criminal prosecution.
Period. Let's be very clear. It's not a part of any criminal prosecution. Like this video, like this video, like this video. When did we have any trophies pop out of the bushes? Did we have any trophies pop out of the bushes when? My. Like this video, like this video, like this video. The number today is 10. Yes, it did. Gather in close up and it's stuff.
But in hearing this, and now that he is coming out to speak, could it be?
So we'll see. There's a lot that has to be unpacked, right? The first thing is remember, Sarah, that this was an amended complaint. Why do I say that, and why is that significant? It's significant because initially when it was filed in October, there was the indication that it happened in 2007, right? Learning, however, that P. Diddy was in St. Tropez then, so it could not have happened then. So it was amended to include, right, the year after, okay?
My. Got the year wrong. Okay, didn't realize that they had the year wrong until they ultimately realized that Diddy wasn't even in town when you saying that you were sexually assaulted. So they had to go back and change the complaint. Like this video, like this video, like this video. You know I got the receipts.
That's a problem. There was also the indication initially that, right, he wasn't married, and now we're learning he is. Why do I say that? Because every case turns on its facts. So if you go...
So what he's saying is that at the time of the sexual assault, he was married. When he initially filed the complaint, he said that he wasn't married. And if you were married when you were sexually assaulted, this is something that you would remember, having a wife and being violated in such a way. How do you go home to your wife and look her in the eyes and not think that you were just fucked in the ass by Diddy? How do you go back home and lay in your bed with your wife every night and keep this from her? Unless this is something that you liked, that you were interested in, that you wanted to do. Like, I'm not understanding. And then you kept it to yourself. You took the money and you kept it to yourself. Sound like a regular old sex worker to me. He gave you $2,500 and you never said nothing until now. Sounds to me you already got paid. Like, I'll be very interested to see how they prove these allegations in a court of law again.
Going to determine, right, civil, it's a civil case, it involves monetary damages, not criminal, you're going to assess the credibility of it. Now, attorneys for, of course, P. Diddy are going to have a field day with that, of course, because when you sit down with your lawyer, you verify, your lawyer doesn't say, oh, that's what happened, okay, you verify it, you vet it, you ensure that it's factually accurate, and so, therefore, I think those two...
And then in one breath, they say that they didn't get paid, Diddy was not happy with the services, came back, he didn't pay him, got drugged, Diddy took his manhood, and then on the way out, he shoved $2,500 in his pocket. So what, did you get paid? Did you not get paid? Like, make it make sense. If he was going to pay you ultimately, why would he drug you, take your manhood, and then send you on your way with the same monies that you came for in the first place? Why not just pay you and send you on your way? You get this whole narrative about he not liking some sort of service you provide. You sound like a sex worker, sir. Do he not sound like a sex worker?
Distinctions are going to be very important. Would you have not known that you were married at this time? Would you have not known? Should you have shared it with your spouse? Potentially not. It's embarrassing, but did you know you were married at all? Did you know where you were, when you were, etc.? So it's a question of fact, and I think it'll be vetted certainly by criminal investigators to determine whether or not it's useful, and then it'll be up to the judge to determine whether it is admissible.
I am curious about something. He told our Elizabeth Wagmeister there that he'd not told anyone about this until he spoke, I think, to his attorneys. How difficult will it be to prove this?
So what ends up happening is that, you know, there's a lot of embarrassment and a lot of shame, right? And there's a lot of sensitivity as it relates to victims. And sometimes you have victim, and it's called recent outcry information, where they'll say something to a friend, I can't believe it. That's powerful evidence. In some circumstances, there's humiliation, and they don't. And there are experts who will testify to that. On the issue of proof, however, there's the indication that a celebrity was present. That's according to this particular
Period. So just go ahead and get Alicia Keys to come and say it all wasn't true so that we can move on with our lives, okay? Like, what's to you?
Victim, Elizabeth doing an excellent job in that interview. But there was the issue of, hey, there's a celebrity present. Does that celebrity come forward? There's the indication that he told his supervisor, he being the victim who worked for a private security company, telling his supervisor. Will the supervisor come forward? Did anybody else know? So these are all questions of proof. And
it's so crazy that with all the Jane Does coming forward, we have so many questions. These lawsuits, these complaints are nothing like the Cassie complaint, nothing like the Little Rod complaint, nothing like Don Richards complaint. I keep saying that, you know, and these are people that we know were in close proximity to Diddy, and their lawsuits were compiled of many, many receipts, evidence, and things to prove, you know, what they were saying. Evidence to back up the things that they were saying, even. But none of these new complaints have that substance. And then they ultimately leave you with more questions. Why do we have so many questions? Why is there so much being left out? This is ultimately an intimidation tactic, and they don't want to go to court. They want Diddy to mediate. They want Diddy just to pay them to leave him alone. That's what they want. They're going to continue to defame him and to disparage his image as this music mogul, this multi-billionaire, and they're going to keep on making up salacious stories until ultimately he's had enough and he's willing to pay up. That's what this is. They're strong-arming Diddy out of his money. That's what they're doing. They're trying to, at least.
that you have corroboration, meaning it's not just you,
Right.
there's other people, it's easier to establish your claim.
And speaking of this idea of shame that victims often feel, this victim has not wanted to be named. He's not named in the suit. He is still a John Doe. How long can that last? Because at some point, right, that has to change, correct?
So, yes. So, Sarah, it's up to the discretion of the judge. And what the judge does is a balancing test between your right to privacy, intimidation, humiliation, a number of other factors, right? To what extent could you be retaliated against, et cetera, versus the public interest. And also, right, the party you're suing certainly has an interest. And so a judge will assess various factors, weigh those factors, and make an assessment as to whether or not the John Doe continues or it ends.
Joey Jackson, it is always a pleasure. You always get through all of the hard details with us, and I really appreciate it.
Pleasure's mine. Good to see you, Sam.
Good to see you as well.
My. Like this video, like this video, like this video right now. What are your thoughts? Let me know. Let me know. Okay, I'm here. What are your thoughts? Diddy has 3 new accusers. Do you think that Jay-Z will be tied to any of these male accusers? Busby alleges that he has male accusers as well. And that, ultimately he has to amend his complaints to include Jay-Z. Why do you feel like they are omitting people's names and they are amending complaints? Do you feel like this is blackmail? And ultimately, those blank names can be filled with any celebrity who doesn't comply. That's how I feel about the situation. He's literally sending out demand letters to all of these prominent black celebrities who he has deemed have money and success. And whoever does not acquiesce will be added to these lawsuits in that order. And, it probably would have took him much longer to add Jay-Z to the lawsuit, but Jay-Z proactively, once he received that demand letter, went and sued Busby before Busby could even add him to the amendment. And he wants Busby to know that he fucked with the wrong one and that all black celebrities are not the same. He feels like Busby trying to group him in with Diddy. And he said that, where he comes from, we protect kids. And clearly, the 2 men are cut from different cloths. If he believes that Jay-Z would ever or could ever be associated with such heinous things. Yes, it did. And it's really unfortunate that, again, all this is being said and happening right now while Blue Ivy is, doing promo for her new movie, Mufasa, where she's playing, what's the damn character she's playing? I keep calling her Kamala, but it's like something. Yes, it did. Well, she's playing Kamala. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Where she's playing Kamala. Yes, it did. It's essentially a battle of public opinion, technically, until a case makes its discovery. 95% is speculation. Absolutely. Absolutely. Everybody's speculating. Everybody has their opinion. And, I think that's a good thing. I think that, don't just believe everything that's being said. Research it and use your discernment, period. Use your discernment. If the people feel like they're lying, chances are, if you feel like these people are lying, they're lying. If the receipts are not adding up, the math is not mathing, fuck what everybody talking about. Oh, we don't question victims. These aren't fucking victims. These are clout chasing, money grabbing ass trolls. And if something isn't done about it, then there's going to be no real justice for the real victims. And Diddy and people like Diddy are going to walk free. Period. So let's stop putting this bullshit into the ethers. And let's do our due diligence to make sure that all of the Jane and John Does are being truthful. Period. Done are the days of the victim shame. If you're coming through without receipts and you're trying to hide your face, then we're going to ask the necessary questions, and that's just period. Real victims don't hide their face. Real victims stand up for themselves, and that's just period. Then you got these fake-ass advocates talk about they're taking a stance for real victims, but when it's time to take a stance, they're hiding and they're tucking their tails. Like, make it make sense. You've been whistleblowing. You've been blowing that stale-ass whistle for the past 4 years. And when the time finally arrives, Jaguar Wright, you have nothing to say. You're not addressing the allegations. You're not addressing your victimhood. You prefer to talk about everyone else and what happened to them, allegedly, than to address what you know because it happened to you. The fact that she doesn't want to address the allegations she made means that she was not being truthful. She was not telling the truth. She's lying. The truth is not in her. She's been alleging that she was an advocate for sexual abuse victims over the past 4 years. And now it's time to blow that whistle. Now it's time to blow that whistle. Everybody's looking for you to blow that whistle. And Jaguar has clocked out. Jackie has clocked out. Why, Focal? Because she has what she wanted in the interim. She wanted, the reason she started telling lies to go viral is for instant internet success. She wanted to be this YouTube sensation. She wanted to make money. She wanted to have the attention, and ultimately that is what she has now. Hey friends, Dr. Sean Davey Way in the building. Yes, it did. Ultimately, that is what she has now. So why fuck that up by addressing these lies? Why fuck that up by addressing... If she tells people that she lied, they're going to stop following. They're going to subscribe. They're going to stop supporting. She can't tell nobody that. Thank you, friends. Shut the claw me in the building. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Remember to support. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto, PayPal. If you want to do it, the support features are pinned in the chat. And remember to drop those trophies. Yes, it did. People gonna stop supporting. People gonna stop coming through. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. And that's why she won't ever say that she lied. She's gonna continue to avoid the real questions. And the truth. Now she's no victim. She's no victim of Diddy. She's no victim of Jay-Z. So what the fuck have you been doing the past 4 years? Some advocate. What the fuck been going on the past 4 years? Because I've literally seen Jaguar go from platform to platform to platform alleging that she's a victim of Diddy. She's a victim of Jay-Z. I can list the things that she has accused them of. I'm so familiar with her lies. And when she is called to the floor, when we are holding her accountable for the things that she said, we're all trying to get her locked up. When do victims get locked up for being sexually assaulted? When do they lock the victim up for being held at gunpoint and being raped against their will? Since when do we stop locking the victims up? She said, oh, I signed NDAs. NDAs don't protect against criminal activity. The moment something criminal happens, the NDA is null and void. And what NDA did you sign that would have you under contract for the rest of your life? You're not even making monies. You're not even doing music. You're not even putting out any real content. Like, what are you contractually obligated for anyway? Like, I'm not. They don't have no clause in the contract about liars, bitch, because make it make sense. Yes, Jackie is her own demise, clearly. Is Jackie whistles clogged up? Is that what that was? That stale ass whistle? Yes, it did. It got clogged. When? Okay, no period. It's probably the E. coli stuck up in her motherfucking throat. Yes, it did. Where does the NDA even come in according to her known career friend? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Where does the NDA even come in? Is it before or after the abortion? Is it before or after the abortion? Where does the NDA even come in, Jackie? My. Oh, like this video right now. Oh, how much time do we have left? Oh, yes it did. Yes it did. Remember to support this video if you enjoyed the show. Yes it did. Fish King Paint is working overtime to bring you guys the latest content on earth. We'll be back hopefully later tonight. I'm thinking about going live on the Crown Family channel. There's some true crimes that I want to get into, especially this Luigi person who ran into the McDonald's. Yagusa. It's a lot of tea right in there, okay, on period, that I want to cover. So yeah, make sure that you subscribe to the Crown Family channel right here on the YouTube. And make sure that you guys are supporting this video because I deserve. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Here in the home of the lituation where it's always lit and never die dry. Never dry. Okay, yeah, well, we don't die. We multiply, period. Yes, it did. Like this video. Like this video right now. Yes, it did. It's up and it's stuck. It's up and it's stuck. When support on the way out. When yes, it did. We've been live for 2 hours plus. So we're going to go ahead and head out. When I do appreciate you all. I love you all with the love of Jesus. But we got to go. I got to get ready for the next show. Okay, on period. Yeah. Diddy done. Till next time. Adios. Diddy done.